Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I hope you all are very well, my sunshines. I hope you all are doing great. I'm so glad you guys could join me here again today, 2 for 2. We've been doing this for 2 days in a row now. I think that is a record, isn't it? How is everyone doing? I see all the usual suspects are here. All the mods are here. Make sure you say hello to the mods as you're coming into the chat, as you're coming in to watch this. I figured since Meghan Markle is so sad that she did not get all the attention she wanted on Harry's birthday, I figured why not give her a little attention today? Why not point out the absolute craziness that is Meghan Markle and her constant need to have the spotlight on herself, the lengths that she will go to, the absolute embarrassment she will make out of herself just to make sure that she is being paid attention to. This poor little Raggedy Trollop cannot handle anyone else getting any attention. She will start sucking on her dentures, as we have seen many times before. The mask will slip. She'll get flustered. Oh dear, oh dear. So let's give her the attention that she needs today. Why not, right? Let's get a little bit petty. Let's get a little bit crazy. Let's get a little bit nuts because I absolutely love how Meghan has made herself the butt of all the jokes in Hollywood by just trying to become a attention seeker constantly. Hello, guys. I'm so glad you guys can be here. Yeah, let's have a little bit of a petty party. Let's do that. Hi, guys. Alessandro says Meghan Markle, the self proclaimed paragon of perfection we never asked for. Meghan Markle is everywhere, constantly telling us how tough her life is and how misunderstood she feels. Enough already. I know. It's been 7 years, more than 7 years. When did her and Harry start dating? Ever since she trapped Harry, let's say, she has been just she's been on a rampage. She has been using that to her full advantage. From the moment she started dating Harry or started imposing herself into his life by constantly messaging him and texting him and sending him messages. He just he was ripe for the picking, and Meghan was desperate, and they just happened to cross paths, and she took it. Let's be honest, since 2015. And you all remember that when those two dimwits started seeing each other, that Meghan started to play the whole, I'm being hounded. We all remember that NBC put cameras outside her Toronto home. And let me make this 100% clear to everyone. The home in Toronto that Meghan lived in was not owned by her. Let's get this straight. I know a lot of people, and especially her degenerate fan base, like to claim that is Meghan Markle's home. It was not her home. That home was rented out by production. Production would pay for it when she would be filming. We would notice how Meghan would never be in that home when they weren't filming. She was either traveling or staying at her friend's house, like Jessica Mulrooney, or some, let's just say, some flavor of the night. Just some flavor of the night, right? But she didn't own anything. I know that the Sussex squad like to claim that Meghan Markle had a net worth of $5 million when she met Harry. No, she did not. She did not. Meghan Markle did not own a piece of property to her name. She did not even own a vehicle to her name. All she owned was all her crap that she put in a storage. That's all. That's all she ever had. I can't believe that Harry missed the biggest red flag when when he went to go meet Meghan for the first time at Soho House and noticed and realized that this girl, this woman, this raggedy harlot has a suitcase full of clothes just sitting at the hotel. Does that not, like, would that not be a red flag to any man? I mean, unless if you're Harry and you're dumb as him, but anyone would be like, okay, you have a suitcase just sitting at the hotel that they keep for you on hand? Right. That would tell me everything. That would tell me everything. That is wild. That is absolutely crazy that Harry did not pick up on that. I guess he was just so desperate to meet someone and to get married and to just, I don't know, he wanted what William and Catherine had, but he got it with the wrong person. She had 5 million lies. Yeah, she definitely did. And they are still growing. They are still growing, those lies. What's going on here? You guys are acting all crazy in the chat. Oh dear, no fighting in the chat. You guys are acting rowdy in the chat. Oh my, oh my. Anyway, so let's talk about this, because poor Harry did not get a birthday party, but clearly Meghan had to notify Backgrid that they would be showing up to Tyler Perry's home for his birthday party. Oh God, shoes everywhere. Go away. And the thing is that number one, Meghan has to show off that, oh, look, I have a new, bigger, even bigger fancy diamond ring or cubic zirconia ring, while I look at my ring while I'm keeping my deranged husband all paranoid here. Look, on the visor, they have a camera here, right? And then Harry is holding up his own cell phone like he's taking video snap. I have a feeling, because this photo was taken by Backgrid, I have a feeling Meghan Markle called them, set them up, let them know where they were. She probably told him a couple things like, oh, Harry, I'm so scared. Make sure you have your camera out so we have proof that we are being followed, that we are being harassed by the paparazzi. While look at his face. Harry's face, it reminds me of the New York Taxi face, right? He looks straight, he's looking straight into the cameras, stern faced. She's got a stupid ass smile on her face. It is, yeah, she totally set this up. She didn't get enough attention, so now she has to make Tyler Perry's party. Oh, look, we're going to Tyler Perry's party. Look at us. And okay, I have a question about this, but front license plates are legally mandatory in the state of California. So why doesn't their Range Rover have front license plates? Can someone tell me this? No, Marcus wasn't there. Marcus wasn't there. It was who was sitting beside Meghan? Sitting beside Meghan was one of the Sidley twins had pointed it out. It was one of the assistants that were with them at the tennis charity event. I think Harry records because Meghan tells him, "Oh, make sure you get proof that we're being harassed and followed and chased by the paparazzi for your IPP case, for your security case." Marcus was babysitting. Dolls don't need to be babysat, guys. Come on. Why is she pulling that face? Because she always wants to give the effect that she's so happy. But nobody, literally nobody walks around with a big ass stupid smirk on their face like that. She looks like she's stoned. Hi guys. Hi everyone who's coming into the chat. We're discussing how Meghan wasn't the center of attention for I don't know, Harry's birthday. She wanted more attention. She has to strike down at those bullying allegations that are now being uncovered by her American staff. I mean, how is she going to blame the royal family for this one. Is Meghan Markle gonna claim that the royal family set her up? Maybe the royal family sent them these staff to infiltrate the Montecito or wherever they live. Who knows? Susan says her teeth glow in the dark. You know what it reminds me of? That episode of Friends where Ross where Ross's teeth were glowing in the dark. And then I think within that same episode, he was wearing leather pants too. And then they got stuck on him. He couldn't get them up or down. And then he had to put baby powder all over them. And it was just a mess. But hey, at least his teeth were glowing in the dark. It reminds me of that, doesn't it? Oh my God, it totally reminds me of the Ross and Friends episode. Thanks, Susan, for reminding me of that. I remember that. They're fake teeth, yeah. They're fake teeth, but I think she just changes them so much. Or the thing is that Meghan is so used to imitating other people all the time. I feel like she's trying to laugh like Julia Roberts. That's what I feel like. I feel like she's trying to do the big open mouth smile and laugh like Julia Roberts does, but Julia Roberts has a big mouth naturally. Meghan's just looks like she's part of the Habsburg bloodline. I remember that episode. Yeah, that was a good episode. Teeth that can be seen from space. You guys are a mess. How is she going to hide from her brother's exposure? Oh dear, I don't know how. I don't know. That's a whole nother story and a whole nother video. No pictures at Tyler Perry's party, just in the car. I don't think they were actually there. Well, most of these parties, they don't allow like cell phones in. And most of these celebrities, like, come on, they know like these are low profile parties. And especially with what's going on with Diddy Diddler, yeah, I don't think they would. I don't think that they would want any cameras or devices in their homes at that moment. Tisa's thumbnail says Kate was the insider for Hollywood Reporter. Tisa's a moron. Okay, let's just keep it there. Tisa tells is like she just exaggerates everything. She was the same person that was also saying that Catherine was beaten up to a pulp and black and blue and probably thrown into a corner somewhere and locked into a closet, and then she had like a mental breakdown. Yeah, forget Tisa tells. Who cares? Who cares what she says? She's a nut job. Complete nut job. Yeah, I don't care. She blocked me after that one time when I called her out, so she blocked me instantly. So who cares about her? She's not worth our time or energy. Yikes. But this is so like they literally have no friends. So Backgrid got these. So I feel like maybe these celebrities were like, okay, why is the paparazzi here? I mean, they got to know, because I don't think they were expecting the paparazzi to be there. This is Backgrid. I mean, Tracy's covering her face here. Yeah, I don't. Oh, look, Meghan needs to have a ring just as big as her staff, right? I think that's why she's wearing a big ring this evening too. Oh, you know what, Nix? It's a good thing you don't know. Don't worry about it. Take it as a blessing that you don't know who that individual is. Take it as a blessing, really. But here, let's take a look at this. So Meghan, poor Meghan, she couldn't become the center of attention, but Meghan likes to always be the center of attention, and she usually makes a complete ass out of herself. We remember how Meghan started putting her claws and basically retraining Harry from the very beginning. This was not even days after their wedding. Look at this. It's like she completely reprogrammed him. When I put my hand on your back, you stop. This is for Harry, this is protocol. He walks ahead because he is the blood royal, not this girl I'm sorry, not this harlot, this raggedy trollop, this charlatan, this scallywag, This two-bit wannabe Hollywood floozy, but never became a Hollywood actress. This woman who was never number one on any call sheets. She was always the very, very last on the call sheet. She was always in the background. But yet, for some reason, she thought that she could run the entire monarchy. Look, Harry, I go first. Yes, Mummy. Yes, Mummy, you go first. You go first, Mummy. So that started right away. That started instantly. And Harry just all of a sudden forgot about his protocol, the way he was brought up, everything, all out the window, just to please Meghan Markle. Me first, me first. Now, let's look at some other embarrassing moments, because I do love when Meghan does embarrass herself. Let's look at this. We all remember in Nigeria when Meghan Markle planted herself right in the middle of the photograph, and she wouldn't even move for anyone. She wouldn't move for the hosts to fit into the photo. She wouldn't budge, not even for Harry. He is stuck in the back. It is all about Meghan. This is the Meghan show. Let's check this out. Okay. Look at this. This gentleman here, who's one of the hosts, is looking like, what is she doing? And then Meghan, you'll catch it. You'll see Meghan actually elbows the guy because he looks down and then looks at her. I'm going to play this a couple times because I want to point out a couple of different instances and different reactions here, because this video takes me out all the time. I cannot believe that she behaves this way and doesn't learn from behaving this way all the time. Look at this. Okay. You see, she will elbow him here, elbows him, and he looks at her. Now, this woman in the orange, she's clocked Meghan. She's clocked the type of person that she is. And yes, POV, Harry is definitely dressed like Colonel Sanders here. I've mentioned that also. He definitely looks like Colonel Sanders, who is here to check up on his farm hands and his workers and to bless the people with his presence and just say hello and then leave. I'm surprised he didn't wear a hat too, just to top it off on top of it. But look, everyone wants to scooch in and she's not moving. She's just holding her hands open. Like, just put your damn hands to the side, woman. No one cares about your, oh goodness. Watch. This woman's clocked her completely. Look at this. Okay. I mean, I just can't. And look at her, she's so pissed here. She's like, it's me. I'm supposed to be in the middle. I'm supposed to be here. They're all looking at her and she just like scooches. It's about me and my ill-fitted tube top and my square body. Me. Me. Now I'm trying to figure out, did she get irritated because Harry was trying to like pull her in more to make space and he wanted to get in? And it seems like her mask did slip here. Watch. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, the vein even popped out too. The vein even popped out too. That's so awesome. Oh dear. Oh, POV, thank you. Thank you, POV, for the fart bucks, POV. That's so awesome. Hold on. If you're sending, does that mean you're monetized? Is your channel back to being remonetized, POV, if you're able to send? I don't know. I don't know. tell me that you've been remonetized, please. Is your channel back to good standing? But thank you so much for the fart bucks. Holla. Trust me, I'm not going to make that a regular thing. We're just having fun here. We're just having some jokes here. We like to have fun. And yeah, Meghan just seems like she is someone who has never ever accomplished anything in her own right, but she always thinks she should be in the middle and being highlighted. Oh, look at this, our super duper super mod coming through. Christine Gilbert, $4.99 with a super sticker, darling. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Oh dear. Let's look at another very very embarrassing moment of Meghan just needing to be the center of attention, my friends. Here we go. This one. Now this was in Dusseldorf. This was in Dusseldorf with Meghan wearing the horrendous pants that did not look good, and she always has to do the halter top. She has to dress sexy because she is insecure. She has nothing else to offer, so she thinks that her sexiness is what everyone wants. Let's look at this, where she, number one, has to position herself closest to the cameras. You notice how she always has to walk closest to everything. So Harry's always in the background. And then also on top of that, she not only wants to be in front in all the photographs, she tries to all of a sudden realizes, oh no, I can't be the first one to shake hands because I was too focused being in the front of the photos. So watch her here.
Look.
Well, let me turn this off. She goes and
Had enough of it.
Oh dear, there's music. Let me turn off this music. Number one, the belt hanging here. This is so sloppy. Could you imagine any other royal? Like, you couldn't pin it. You couldn't take like a little pin or a safety pin, something, just to make it flush with the entire back of the pants. That is like, and then she needs to like, so Harry goes to shake hands. She's like, oh, hey, hello, people. Oh, I'm not first. I'm not first. Let me play it for you and then we'll go over it. I had to turn off the music because, yeah, I don't want to get a copyright strike. But look at her, so impatient, like, me, I have to go in first, me. Oh, pretend to wave to people. This little stupid wave that she does, like right here, this little wave. Who are you waving to? You're just, oh, okay. She just can't stand still for 2 seconds. Either her hand is going into her pocket, she needs to touch Harry. She's all over the place. She's all over the place. Maybe she shouldn't have done a huge allegedly right before she stepped out. She wouldn't look so all over the place. Harry was too fast. For once, he took control and stood and went ahead like how he's supposed to. Oh, look, Teresa, thank you. Thank you for the fart bucks, my dear. That's so kind of you. Teresa says MM always has to be in the center no matter what. She never turns to her sides to see who's pushing her. Can't miss the Kodak moment. I know. It always has to be all about her. She has to be in the very front of the photos. She has to be like ahead of everyone. She just has to be center. You're right. Even if it's not her event, it has to be about her in some way. If you guys didn't catch the Sidley twins' video yesterday about Meghan needing to make the charity tennis tournament about herself, all because she was getting bad PR about her bullying and how she harasses staff, which she does. If the same thing gets said repeatedly about one person, you best believe it's probably true. Marty Brown, thank you, my dear. Thank you for the fart box, my dear. That's very kind of you. I love your lives, Molly, farts and all. Trust me, I'm not going to do these farts all the time. We're just having some fun. We're just being a little petty. She looks like she's got T-Rex arms. Like those arms, could you imagine someone constantly pawing at you, grabbing at you, like needing to touch you, I would get annoyed. Personally, myself, I'd be like, get your freaking hands off of me, please. Get your hands off of me. That flap is her belt. That belt is in the back. She could have pinned it, or she could have, like, yeah, this woman doesn't know the basics of how to dress herself or how to present herself. She really doesn't. Molly, how's Monster? Monster's doing well. He's doing okay, taking it day by day. We have a doctor's appointment on Monday, so we got to take him to that. But right now, because it's cold and rainy where I am, he's taking a nap. Here, I have a photo that I can share with you guys actually. Let me send it to my X account, and then I can bring it up because I just took this photo earlier this morning. I'm sure you guys will love it. Here, let me share it with you guys here. This is this. Let me go stop sharing. Here we go. Thanks for asking, by the way. That's very kind of you to ask about how Monster is doing. Here, let me share a photo of him. Here we go. There. Here's Monster, just chilling out, just hanging out. Thanks for asking about him. But yeah, he's just laid out, all snug and warm, and just and you know what's funny is that now that he's getting older, he's starting to sleep with his tongue hanging out a lot more. So it's very cute. He could see me. I was taking photos and he's like, "Get that camera away from me, human. Can I not sleep? Please get that camera out of my face." He's got his blankie. This little blankie, this blue and white blankie, I when I brought my son home from the hospital when he was born, my little one, that was the blanket that I brought him home. I got that blanket. So now I guess Monster has taken over that blanket because it smells like my little one. And when he's gone to school, Monster's always covered in it until he gets home. And then they play with each other. But yeah, these two are super cute. They're everything in my world. Does anyone think that he is medicated? Oh, you're talking about Harry. Harry's always medicated. Let's be honest. Harry is always medicated. And thank you, Lori M, for becoming a member. That is so awesome. Thank you. Yay! Member farts, member farts. I'm being so immature here, so immature today. Yes, my Monster is a Shih Tzu, for anyone who is asking. He is a purebred Shih Tzu. His parents actually are, they're both AKC show dogs. So when I got Monster, he originally came from Missouri. Was it Missouri? Yeah, I think it was Missouri. But both of his parents were both show dogs. So I think that also helps a lot with his temperament because he's always been really nice. He's always been really chill. He was never one of those little yappy Shih Tzus that's always like, I mean, if I got one of those, I'd probably ship him back in the same crate he came in. But I'm kidding. But you get what I mean. But he's pretty chill. And yeah, thanks for asking about him. Thank you for asking. But he loves y'all too. So he's just hanging out. What is this? Monster's pedigree royalty. Yeah, I should get him a little crown, right? He's got more royal blood in him than Meghan Markle will ever have in her. Monster is now, I think he's 9 now. 9 years old. Yeah. I've had him since how old was he when I got him? I think he was just coming to 3 months when I got him. Yeah, y'all have flatulence issues. You guys are so funny. I will throw up some videos later when I get off this live. I'll throw up some pictures of Monster of like when I got him at the very beginning when he was little. He was just a little fluff ball. People would call him the little Ewok. I'll never forget when I did first get him. He was so tiny and fluffy and his colors were completely different. And when I would walk him down the street, people would literally stop me and ask me where I put the batteries in him. He looked like a doll. And It was so funny. Monster is part of the family. He definitely is part of our family. He definitely is. Oh, VLC, just me. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the fart box. Flatulence issues here. Love everything you do and thank you for standing up for what is right. I will always stand up for what is right. At the end of the day, if someone doesn't like me or they despise me for sticking up for what is right, or if I get backlash for doing that, as long as I can go to sleep at night knowing what I did was the right thing, then that's all that matters to me. I know that where I was coming from, my heart is pure and my intentions are good. And if it was happening to anyone else, trust me, I would be doing the same thing. I would 100% be doing the same thing. I'm just sad that this had to happen in our community. But you know what's crazy? If anyone caught the Cat Williams interview that he did on Shannon Sharp's podcast at the beginning of this year, like in January, I think when was it? January 1st, he released that podcast. Cat Williams did say 2024 is going to be the year of exposure. And y'all, people are getting exposed, man. People are getting exposed. And I feel like this had to happen. It's almost like we had to see who were the snakes within the community. And a lot has been coming out. A lot has been coming out. A lot of people, the only thing I worry about is that I feel like there will be um kind of like there will be stories dropped that will try and steer us into the wrong direction or will try and trap us, just to catch our channels doing something wrong so that we can get taken down or our channels could get terminated. So I feel like not only is the whole entertainment industry getting exposed, I feel like everyone's getting exposed. Everyone's skeletons are coming out of the closet. I think I'm going to upload a P. Diddy video later. I did put up a question in my community tabs on YouTube here asking if you guys would like me to kind of like pivot and add celebrity gossip and industry gossip and things like that, because I would like to add some more of that and I will be still covering Harry and Meghan. Don't worry. I'll still be putting all my royal videos. I just don't want to start two channels for the same thing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did kind of update the look of my channel. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys saw it here, but before I go to this video here, because I gotta show that video. That video is awesome. Here, I kind of changed. You see, I took down that messy looking like Meghan Markle's face and stuff. It just looks cleaner. It's beige. It's perfect and beige. I think it looks nice. What do you guys think? But yeah, I wanted to add some. Oh, we had a crazy full moon. Like, what was it? Yesterday, last night, 2 nights ago? It was so bright. That's the perfect time for you to put all of your like rocks and your crystals out and everything. It's beige. I had to do it beige. Yeah, so I felt like just update that. I still have the crown. I've still got my PhD in moon bumpology. I'm still gonna call myself the queen of gossip and being the queen of being petty. That's me. The queen of being petty. And yeah, I want to add like more entertainment stuff too. Yeah, put out your crystals today, guys, like tonight, so that they all get re-energized, all the bad energy comes out of it. I will be saging my house later with Palo Santo and lots of white sage. I will be airing out the house. Trust me. We got to get all of the bad juju out. We need to purge all the bad juju out and even out of our community. So let's take a look at this. This is another moment that Meghan Markle thought, oh, it's all about her. So shout out to Princess Card Parkle, who is bringing up all of these scenarios. Once again, I love how they post all the little clips. So this was at the Kevin Costner event, if you guys remember. And what is going on here is that Meghan is just hanging out here. People are kind of ignoring her, like, who cares? And she's got her hillbilly looking veneers hanging out of her mouth there. No shade to hillbillies. I do love a good hillbilly, but hers are looking very horsey in this image here. Nee, nee, horse teeth Markle. Woo! So she thinks that it's all about her. And there were some firefighters here, and they're talking to Harry, and Meghan just seems to think that they want to shake her hand. They want to shake her hand because it's Meghan Markle and everyone wants to shake Meghan's hand. Let's watch this and then we'll dissect it real quick.
From the Gene Perkins Foundation. And this is going to be used to provide much needed open water and backcountry rescue support countywide using high-tech advanced drones. So the money that 1805 raises goes straight to our from the Gene Perkins Foundation. And this
they're not even interacting with you, Merkel. Look. You weirdo. Why can she just not stand there? Look at Harry. Harry's like, can I get some space in? Please let me in. Oh, okay. And then he pushes her to the front instantly. Like he knows his space. He knows where he needs to go, because if he doesn't go there, if he doesn't go behind her and push her to the front, he's gonna get it when they get home. He's gonna get the vase thrown at him. He's gonna get something thrown at him. Maybe one of her size 16 heels that don't fit her. I don't know. Maybe she's gonna knock out the dentures and toss her dentures at him. Who knows? But like, it's like she always needs to just be part of everything. Like, you are not part of the conversation. You are not the main character. Stop thinking you are the main character when you are not the main character. You have never been the main character. She always needs to touch men. Oh, look, there's a man here. Look, she did look at him. He did look at her, right? You can see that. She's looking right at him. I swear, Meghan is like a cat in heat when she's around any man. She's like, oh, look at these men. They probably all want me. Oh, dear. Look, and then he's just like, he puts his hand. Now, that's the fire chief. She looks behind. Harry goes and stands where he's supposed to. She's like, oh, no, you don't want to touch me? Oh, no, must save. Starts sucking on her dentures. Look at this, sucking hard on her dentures. You know she's embarrassed. She's like, oh, God, he didn't want to touch my hand or anything. And then needs to touch the woman. She always needs to touch someone. Look, touches the woman on the shoulder. Quick touch on the shoulder. Stop touching people.
countywide.
Stop touching people. Goodness. She thinks every man is dying to love her. Exactly. What is, hold on, why can't she keep her paws off people? I don't know, man. She really knows nothing about personal space. What is with the hairy caterpillar eyebrows? I don't know. She needed something to match the big blob on the back of her head there. I hope she didn't like steal any like horse hair and stick it on her forehead and call it eyebrows. Who knows? Meghan is very touchy-feely. She's very touchy-feely. She likes to touch people. She likes to get in people's personal space. She likes to make them feel uncomfortable. And she does hold her hands like Catherine. Yeah, she always copies Catherine. But she looks stupid doing it. You would look better just holding your hands just normally. Just relax. You look stupid hanging them up like that. Like, do it yourself right now. As you're sitting here, like I'm holding my hands like the way that she is. This is so unnatural to hold your hands up the way that she is doing right now. Nobody stands like that. Just hold your hands down by your vagine and just cross them there. Yikes. Okay. So Megan constantly makes herself look like an absolute fool. Here's another time where she makes herself look like an absolute fool. Here we are in Nigeria. Let's play this one for y'all, for you guys, and then we'll talk about it. God, this outfit was horrendous, especially with those big flippers of hers. There's creepy Misan in the back. Excuse me, Megs, you don't have any chesticles to be pushing out your chesticles to a man who is clearly trying not to look at your inappropriate outfit and the way you are dressed. You really think that you are royal. This outfit is just horrendous. It just accentuates her big flippers. Look at that. Those flippers, I'm sorry, no offense to people with big feet, but when you have already massive feet, why would you wear things that make you look even further out of disproportion? It drives me crazy. Oy vey. Oy vey. Misan's head is scary. It definitely is. Yes, she's pushing her chest forward like she's trying to entice that Nigerian man with her non existent tater tots. She's trying to entice this Nigerian man who has access to beautiful, shapely Nigerian women who have beautiful, full breastises and big booties. Does she really think that that man would be interested in a twig like her? I don't think so. I don't think so. No way. He could probably use her as a toothpick for all I know, but he would not be interested in Meghan at all. There is nothing sexy about this. Nothing sexy about it at all. She's like, oh, Harry, I'm here. I'm here. Hello, me, me, me. Me. Look at me push out my non existent bosoms. This man is probably thinking to himself, I beg, I've seen 12-year-old boys with bigger bosoms than you. He's probably saying, he's probably thinking, I'm terrible. He's probably thinking, the coconut trees are better shaped than you. That's. I bet you they're thinking the coconut trees have a better shape and more shapely stump than this thing here. And yes, you're right, DMF. Harry is bigger. His bosoms are much larger. I wonder if Harry does invest in a bro. You sound like how he would sound. I wasn't trying to be mean or anything. We're just I know that if I get some squatties in here, they'll be like, Mole was being racist. I'm not being racist. We're just making fun here. We're just laughing. We're having fun. This is not body shaming. I mean, if you want to dress up like a raggedy 2-bit cheap escort that they could find somewhere in Abuja, then you deserve to get all of the criticism. And that's what I am here for, because you can depend on me, Molly, to always tell you the truth without it being sugar coated and with a couple laughs thrown in, right? Oh dear, oh dear. There's nothing attractive about this. Like, why are you pushing your sternum out, lady? She does. She dresses like a tramp on vacation. This dress is what I would wear if I was staying at an all-inclusive resort in Mexico. That's what I would be wearing. I wouldn't be wearing this while meeting influential people in a Muslim country. I would take cues from the women around me that are covered and be like, since I like to tell the public that I am so smart all the time, maybe I should cover up my scrawny chicken legs and my gnarly toes and my broad shoulders and my sternum. Yes, exactly. Ann Perkins, once a yacht girl, always a yacht girl. You can take a girl out of a yacht, but you can never, well, you get what I'm saying, right? Verity Blue says, WTF was she thinking? Does she get up in the morning and think, I'm in a Muslim Catholic culture, so I'm going to wear my most slutty outfits? She really, Meghan Markle really feeds into the whole ignorant American stereotype. You know how many people in Europe or in different countries, and even in parts of Iglooville, some people think of the stereotypical American is dumb, ignorant, no class, super loud, eat fast food, don't give a shit about anyone else's cultures or rules. And when Meghan Markle goes to these countries and shows herself in that way, it's like she's feeding into all of those stereotypes that people think of the dumb American. People, like, she has no class. It just shows that she has no respect for herself, because you got to respect yourself. And if you don't have any respect for yourself, if you're insecure, then you are going to dress up like one of the hookers on Sunset Boulevard. Actually, the hookers on Sunset Boulevard have better dresses on and better outfits on than Meghan. They have more confidence than Meghan Markle. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Then there was this moment where Meghan needed to make herself the center of attention at this polo event, because she always has to be a part of Harry's events. She always has to make sure the spotlight is on her. She cannot do anything without being involved. Now let's watch this absolute embarrassing moment here. Geez, Louise. Oh, me? Yes. Kisses, kisses. Now come here, boys. Come here. Come here. Oh, look, all the men around me. I mean, this is probably her dream, right? This is probably her dream. Four guys, one chick. And then what was even worse is that, remember, she would not let Sentabale's chairwoman come and stand beside Harry. Let me keep playing this for you, because this was ultra cringe. Do you see where she wants to stand? She said, no. You want to come over here in the middle? You can literally hear Meghan bossing this chairwoman around. Like, you see where she's going. The chairwoman has every single right to be holding that trophy, because she is the chairwoman. Meghan, who has nothing to do with Sentabale, should not even be there. She has no reason to be there, only because Harry stuck his todger inside her forbidden cave. Oh dear. Let's look at this. Clearly, you can see where she was going. And Meghan, you can see she moves towards this man here. She still has her hand on the man. Did you hear Meghan absolutely telling that woman what to do, bossing her? Do you want to come over here in the middle? Do you want to come over here? Do you want to come over here? I forget her name. I think the chairwoman's name, oh my God, I'm going off the top of my head. I think it was Dr. Sophie Chanduka or something like that. Dr. Sophie Chanduka. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the chat, but yeah, she very smart, educated. She has every right to be on the panel. And then Meghan makes her duck under the trophy to get over. Listen to how Meghan speaks to this woman. And you tell me that she's not a bully. Okay, she is. Listen to the way she speaks to this woman. Let me bring it back a bit. And then after she bosses the woman, just watch at the look Meghan gives Harry. Like, it's a look like, can you believe this bitch? Watch.
Thank you very much. Drew Tucker for putting on such a great day here at Brown Ballet Club. Again, a big thank you to all those who provided horses.
Y'all catch that there? So let's play this again. So you see the look. Here, I'm going to slow it down. You want to come over here in the middle? You want to come over here in the middle? You want to come over here in the middle? So rude. So rude. And then this, she's annoyed. You can see she's annoyed. And then look, she looks at Harry like, can you believe this dumb bitch? She wouldn't listen to me the first time. She didn't go the first time I told her where to go. Can you believe her? I bet you if Meghan had her way, she would have tried to get this woman taken out of her position. 100%. Yeah, had it been me, I would have just stood my ground. I would have just stood my ground. But Meghan was being a complete wanker to this woman. I mean, let's be honest. In my opinion, Meghan Markle is a racist. She has a problem with dark-skinned women. She truly does. It's so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing to treat someone like this. And this is Meghan, who calls herself, oh, I'm a feminist. I'm a global role model for women and girls. Yeah, sure. Sure, you're nothing but a pushy charlatan. Let's finish off on this one here, because this one was an epic one from the Nigeria trip also. And I remember, what was his name on YouTube? Winning Communication. They had found this clip first, and then it had gone viral. Like, it went crazy, because this was when Harry was being presented with gifts and Meghan couldn't just standing there and waiting for her turn, and and she had to barge in and make her way and start grabbing. She had to grab. She was getting all grabby hands. Look at her go. So here you go. Oh, look, me, look, I'm going to go here now. I'm going to go here now in front of all the people. Oh, okay. Okay, it's all, look, me, I'm going to go here now. I'm going to go in the front now. Yes, I want gifts now. I don't want to wait my turn. And you're behaving this way in a room full of individuals, a room full of Nigerians who are much richer than you will ever be, Meghan Markle. This is terrible. This is such bad manners. This looks so bad. She's always just pushing and clawing her way and moving. Like, it always has to be about her. And this was the absolute height of her behavior just being gross. And I thought that, remember Meghan pushing through the chairs at the Commonwealth Day ceremony? Her and Harry pushing through the chairs so they can walk directly behind William and Catherine. I thought that was bad. This is even worse. This is even worse. And she made such a fool out of herself because the gentleman had to give her the beads that were intended for Harry. And then after, they had to switch because, of course, those beads weren't for her. For some reason, Harry needs to find his balls. He needs to figure out where they are or pull them out of Meghan's handbags, attach them to himself, grow a backbone, and come on, man, stop being such a wimp. But who knows? I think we have a better chance of seeing pigs fly than Harry ever becoming a man. I don't know how she gets away with it. I don't know. And yes, it is Harry's fault because he condones her bad behavior. The Hollywood Reporter did say she is an enabler. Harry enables Meghan and her bad behavior. He has done it from the very beginning. And I feel like he's done it because, oh, here's a woman who will attack his family for him. He hates she hates his family as much as he hates his own family. Ugh. That was a tongue twister. Hold on. She hates his family as much as he hates his own family. There we go. 100% enabling. 100%. And now that the Hollywood Reporter has definitely smacked down Meghan with these new bullying allegations that have come out on across the pond. I hope she enjoys all the attention I will be giving her for the next couple of days, because I plan on being extra petty. I plan on being super, super, super duper petty Betty. And I'm just going to bring up all of her mask slips, her public bullying behavior, everything. We should let the public know, because the same sentiments that were said by the Sussex Survivors Club in the UK, the courtiers and the staff members that had to deal with Meghan Markle, the tyrant Meg Jong-un, and the same thing is now being said in the US by staff that have worked for her. Who is she going to blame? The royal family? Is she going to claim that William and Kate sent over undercover staff? Who knows? Who knows? Yes. Petty University with a PhD in moon bumpology. It's perfect, isn't it? It's perfect. This is the same woman who claimed we don't have tabloids in America. Okay. Harry's descended testicle went back up. No, Meghan pulled it out and she now uses it as Christmas decorations around the house. Thank you for the advice, for the crystal advice. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz Jean, for reaching out. And I'm glad that you can finally comment. She accidentally got blocked. If you guys ever accidentally get blocked on this channel, or because sometimes when I go to like take someone off, the chat moves quickly and it might change. So I might accidentally block one of you guys. Just reach out to me, send me an email, and I'll reverse that if it ever happens to one of y'all. But anyways, you guys, let's take a look at some of these comments, and then I'm going to get the heck out of here. I'm going to go run some errands, and we'll see you same time tomorrow, probably. I've been liking to, oh no, wait, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? So Wednesday I will be live on Paula M's channel, but I'll probably be streaming it to my channel as well. So you can come and watch via my channel or her channel, whichever. So yeah, it'll be with Paula M on her channel tomorrow. Can you guys believe that it's been a full year that Paula and I have been doing Wednesday lives together? Because it's been a year since YouTube demonetized me. It's been like a full year. And when that happened, Paula was the one who like brought me onto her platform, and so did the Sidley twins. I was one of the Sidley twins' very first guests on their channel. So I'll always remember that, and I'll always appreciate all the little things every like creator has done for me. Always. Wednesday, what time on Paula M's channel? Just go to her channel and hit the notification there, and the time should show up in your time zone, what time it should be on. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to get the heck out of here because I think my tummy's hungry too. I got to go eat something. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Am I still demonetized? No, that was during the 3 months, right? That was during the 3 months that I was demonetized, and then I had to take down all of my moon bump stuff, and yeah, but not anymore. I'm remonetized, and thankfully, knock wood, let's not jinx that, right? Let's not jinx that. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful day full of farts and lots of laughter and kisses to you all. Thank you, you guys, for being here. Have a good one. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.